Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. It is good to see everybody this morning. People coming in, slow but sure, but we're getting there. It is Wednesday, Hump Day. There we go, Mike. It is Hump Day, one of my favorite commercials. I love that. All right, but welcome in to 11/18/2021, Wednesday, November 11th, November 18th, 2021. And you know what that brings us today? That brings us, if we take the 3 ones, 3, the 8, 11, and then we add the 5 of the 2021, we were at 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. Today is a day about evaluating, looking, finding out what's going, assessing, and seeing what action you need to take next. That is what we're going to be talking about today. That is some of the stuff that is happening today. And we need to find out about that energy. But most importantly, we need to remember to come in today and start our day with a day of gratitude. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, one and the same, thank you for the things that you have given us. Thank you for the journey that you want us to have. Thank you, and open our hearts to the powers and the joy that you have given us, and to remind us that we are part of you and you are part of us, and that we can have the answers at our fingertips. Open our hearts, open our minds. Day of Thanksgiving, day of reassessing. Hopefully you will be able to, hopefully I will be able to understand and hear the messages that you have. May those messages come through loud and clear, and may we discern them today. So mote it be. That's what I'm talking about. Have a chat. Have a chat with the spirit. Just talk to them like your brother, your sister, your best friend. So that's what's going on. Today is a day of a 7. I'm going to share something today. I might wait a little later as we go through. I know people are still coming through the door. We're getting in a little late. But today is a 7. It's about assessing. So I'm going to ask Spirit. I'm going to use the Tao Oracle deck again to find out exactly what we need to know about today and where we need to go. So you know what? Here's what. I'm getting told. I just got told we're going to do something different. Here we go. I'm going to bring out a couple of different decks. All right. And here's where we're starting at. One of the things we need to understand and how to focus is the angels are talking today. Michael and Leonardo are all stepping close. Ishmael, thank you. Appreciate you being here. One of the things we need to understand about moving forward today is the Emperor. Stability and efficiency. We have to take a look at a 7. We have to assess ourselves, and we have to learn to look at what's going on around us. Sometimes that means standing still. It's ironic, and one of the things I was going to share with you this morning in reading the Tao, as I have been the past couple of days and starting my morning that way, it talks about the generals of China and of the ancient times also believed that the person who could learn to yield was the person who could become victorious. Don't be so adamant about what victory is. And that's one of those things. So take a look. We might need to take a new path. We might need to discover a new direction. And that's what I'm getting here. So in that too, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out the Sun and Moon deck. We're going to go with it, have it add to it. I'm going to let Spirit just talk this morning and let us understand there's a lot going on in and around us. What are we doing? Where are we at? But where are you at independently? What are you doing in and of yourself to make this day work, to make this day different? What does Spirit want us to know? The Prince of Wands. We have to be children again. We have to come back to that childlike spirit when we become passionate about what we seek. So we're not talking about just driving ahead. It's saying this actually came upside down, which would mean be careful about just tearing off ahead. But it is telling us that with this Emperor in place, and then when we look at the Prince of Wands, what we've got here is something saying, where is your passion and your desire? Where are you located? What are you truly seeking? Do you know? Are you ready to change? Are you ready to be agile and nimble and to change the way you think? Are you ready, though, to go after what you want? That's what it is. Do you know what you want? That's why today is important, that today is a 7. Okay. And then what we're going to go here is now we're going to go into the Dow deck, Dow Oracle deck, and we're going to look at what's supported through there. What do we need to know as far as actions or what's affecting us that we can take home as a tribe and say, okay, here is something we need to focus on. And when we look at all that, what I have here is the joyous, happiness, delight. One of the things we are looking at here is you need to understand this is flesh altogether. We are happy. Look at the dragonflies. I hope Bridget's watching. We got dragonflies everywhere with the lotus flower. Lots of transformation going on, things like that. Are you miserable? Why? What are you focusing on? The joyous. Be ready to be the emperor. Stand your ground. Sit down. May be willing to back up, change your position, change your view, and look at what's going on around you so you can direct your passion in the way that it needs to be directed and not in futility. And in that, we focus on the joyous. We focus on Thanksgiving, being happy. One of the things this card says, open communication, goodwill, friendly persuasion, and self-expression. Be in today. Don't express somebody else's ideas today. Make sure you're expressing yours. That's what we're seeing today. That's what's going on. That's what's coming on very heavy and what I'm getting today. One of the messages I was given, I'm going to read 2 short passages from the Tao. Okay. Now, this is the Tao was written in Chinese. This is a translation. It is one I have come to really enjoy. You can get this on the Tao Te Ching by Stephen Mitchell. It's like $5-6 on Amazon. Get one, take it. It has different things in it, lets you know about Taoism, things like that. Taoism is not a religion. It's more of a philosophy. But here's something I want you to understand. We're all looking. We want knowledge. We want to understand what to do and everything. My teachings are easy to understand and easy to put into practice. Yet your intellect can't grasp them. And if you try to practice them, you'll fail. Because we're trying to get with it up here rather than bringing it in and letting things just be. My teachings are older than the world. How can you grasp their meaning? If you want to know me, look inside your heart. Think about how powerful that is. Are we divine beings? Are we spiritual beings having a human experience? Then that means we are part of spirit and spirit is with us. Stop looking to all the outside rhetoric, okay, and go inside your heart. What does your heart tell you? Where does your heart tell you you're having your own conflict? Let it speak. Men are born soft and supple. Dead, they are stiff and hard. Plants are born tender and plant. Dead, they are brittle and dry. Thus, whoever is stiff and inflexible is a disciple of death. So when you get that I'm stuck here, all that mess, think about it. That's their lower frequency. That's their lower energy. And they are what the Tao calls disciples of death. Whoever is soft and yielding is a disciple of life. The hard and stiff will be broken. The soft and supple will prevail. That's what we're talking about today in the 7. Maybe we need to rein old blue in today in today's spirit of the 7 and look and examine and take a look at our lives, the path we're on, our thoughts, our ideals, and maybe it's time to change them. Even those, I don't care which side you're on or what is happening in your life, it's time to take a look and make sure that you see things for what they are, but be true to your own inner self and not somebody else's version of your inner self. That's very powerful. That's something that you can use today, and things will come along and work with you very well. So bring that home. Spirit wants us to be individuals, okay? He doesn't want us to be clones, all right? She doesn't want us to do things just because somebody else said it was this way. What are our fights? Where are our goals? What are we doing? Where are our passions? Where are our desires? Might we be further if we're able to yield a little bit, let some things happen, and then move forward? That's one of the things we're here to learn today. And that's what we're going to find out. So good morning, everybody. Bangarang. Welcome to the Bangarang tribe. We get barefoot, we yell Bangarang. It reminds us that what we put out in our thoughts and in our words is what we bring back in. That's what's going on. And once we realize that, we can put the right stuff out. We can reclaim our magic. We can reclaim our touch with spirit, with universe, and then we can fly and we can paddle on and things go forward. One of the things I saw in doing some other studies and looking around and kind of coming up with things today about the 7 was, how many people love to be by a stream and just sit and listen to the stream, listen to it. But Osho, in one of the Osho's teachings, said, if you remove the rocks from the stream, the obstacles from the brook loses its music. Are you embracing the rocks in your stream? Are you embracing the things that get us over and make us learn and do some things? Gratitude. That's what we're talking about. So there we go this morning. Hope everybody's off to a good start. Mom, great to see you. Bangarang. Back at you, baby. Hope your day's getting off good. Sir Bruce, thank you very much for being here. Hope all's going well. I know you have been working your butt off. I got to go slow because when I talk too much or too fast, I pull air in on that tooth. I have my coffee today, but I'm drinking it with a straw so I can keep it on the left side. Apollo Travel, Orlando, you need a travel agent. Bruce is the man. Let him know what's going on. Reach out, Bruce at apollotravel.com. That's one of those things. So glad you're here. Hope everything's going well. I know you got a lot on your plate. So grateful for my angels listening yesterday. Grateful to receive. It is nice when we know and we finally realize that our spiritual guides, our angels, spirit itself, herself, are actually listening to us. And we can have that conversation. Jamie Griswold, good morning. Hi, how are you? Glad to see you. Folks, and some of you are new here. Let me explain what's going on. Right now, I'm on 5 different channels, okay? The Tarot with an Attitude channel on YouTube is the one I want you to go hit the like and subscribe button. Okay. That is where I always broadcast to. I don't always broadcast on all these other channels. Okay. So go there. Also, tarotwithanattitude.com. It is a delay. And I do just work from my comments that come in top down. And there are, as you've seen now, there's people from Facebook. There's 3 different Facebook channels, 2 different YouTube channels. And not all of you can see each other, but you all mesh together in my world here. And I get to you. So, Jamie, good to see you. Bangarang. Remember, what you put out is what you get back. Welcome to the tribe. Glad to have you. Lucy, hi. How are you? Hope your day is starting out wonderful. This is one of those things. Melinda Matney, Bangarang. Good morning. I'm grateful my move. That's right. You're in the process of a move. Hold on. Is going smoothly thus far. Would love a card if you have time. Absolutely. Let's take a look at the move. Let's see what's going on here. And I'm trying to figure out the best. And you know what? We're going to do the same thing. We're bringing the down, but I'm going to start with on the move. Would love a card. This may not necessarily be about the move. Okay. Move is going smoothly. Love a card. All right. Melinda, here we go. Let's start here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring one card from each deck, but I'm going to wait and read them as a story. Let's see what's happening, where we go, what's going on. I can already tell and know you're having to make some hard decisions. Some things have changed. Something hasn't worked out. But you're going to be able to make things happen, and things are going to go well for you as you get through them. Yes. Okay. And then when I go with here, I didn't prepare my work area for 3 decks today, but we are there. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. All right. Okay. Here we go. So the first thing I have here is some sorrow. And I think there's something that worked on your mind and your heart, and you're sorry some things didn't work out. But this is working on your head a little bit. But realize on the other side of this is that new platform. There's some things you hate about what's happening, but there are some things you're going to love on the other side of it. This is one of those things. 3 of Swords. 3, collaboration, creativity. Remember that your creativity is going to expand. There are some things you're going to have to change mentally and understand, but you got this. Okay. You've got this. The Four of Michael, again, swords. This would be swords in this deck. The very next step, it's talking about working through, coming through this problems, this heartache. Four of Michael, Michael is here to tell you to take a break. Okay. Don't worry about way down the road. You're starting to worry about it. And we're coming at life from a place of need. We talked about this some yesterday in the chat. What I want you to understand is insights that come from quiet meditation. Be still today. Today is a 7. That's what I was talking about. Today is the day to stop, listen, look, reevaluate, and see what's going on. Overall, though, we have great power. All right. We have the creative and lightning mixing together and thunder. This is electricity and actually, what we would call this is metal and electricity coming together to think of things that can actually be done. Great power is what we have here. And this great power comes from within. Strength of character, authority, dignity, influence, self-confidence, leadership, peak condition, and potency. Remember, somebody may be trying to backslap you or hand you off the wall compliments that make you feel like crap, passive aggressive crap. Okay. Pay them no mind. Okay. You realize your inner strength, some of that stuff, you're going to have to rely on that today. Sit back, watch, look at what's going on. This inner strength will come to you. It will be invigorating. Okay. Look to get that invigoration and find it in meditation and understanding of what's going on. And that's where you're going to get today to be successful. All right. That's what you have looking forward to. Let me know what's going on. Love to hear from you. Tell me about the move. Okay. Bangarang, girl. Go get them. All right. Indigo, bangarang, Reverend Rob. Much love, gratitude, and brightest blessings always to you and your loved ones and all. Thank you very much. Michael, hi, Rob. I hope you're doing good. This is Michael, Lisa's husband. Hey, Michael, awesome. I am catching alive. This is great. I'm glad to have you here. Feeling grateful for my family and my pets. They give me love. Can I get a card about my job? Absolutely. Let's take a look here at what's going on for you, Michael. Thank you for being here. Absolutely. Some of you haven't been here yesterday. I have a dental thing going on that was really very traumatic. I'm going in for oral surgery tomorrow. There will not be a show tomorrow. About this time, I will probably be passed out, and they are going to be removing at least one tooth, if not more. So right now, yeah, you'll see me wince and I'm in pain. I haven't taken any of my Percocets or whatnot, not because I'm afraid of them. I don't want to read and do this with that fog. So I took some last night. Been up since very early. It's all out of my system. Things like that. We're good. Okay. Michael, here we go. So again, I'm going to do it this way. All right. Here we go. Some great things. What's changing? What's going on? Okay. It looks like something I'm already getting that something is changing for something new. Is there another opportunity that has come up? Okay. A new position within what you're doing or whatnot. That's what I'm getting. Let's find out. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. This is talking about there are things to be looking for, and we'll take them one step at a time as we get through. All right. Let's see what's going on. Okay. All right, here we go. So the first thing I have is 2. All right, it's actually a 20. We have Aeon the Judgment. And what we're talking about here, the judgment, this is the true death and rebirth. The death card talks about letting some old things go or whatnot. This is talking about within and of yourself. So I see something new coming, some new challenges, some new things, but there are blessings to be poured out on you in this as things change or whatnot. Judgment. We got to take a look at what's going on and make sure you're in your thought, but don't come at it from your old self. Come at it from your new self. That's what I'm getting. 14 solution success that comes from objective compromise. So that's what step aside. This is going to be balance. This is solutions are coming. You can find this. Today is a 7. So today is one of those days. Don't rush in. Sit back, look, use that solid mind that you have. Self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Understand, don't make a choice out of anger, is what I'm really getting for you, Michael. That something may have disappointed you or whatnot. Hold the phone. We have the arousing, and this is all electricity, all lightning. The arousing that's coming here. One of these things you need to know. There's going to be, if you're not careful, it's going to feel like a shock, a crisis, an upheaval, but you're okay. There's unpredictability. A shakeup, that's a wake up. So make your decisions. Some of the things that have happened for a purpose to let you know maybe this isn't where you need to be or what you need to be doing. A lot of this comes from newness. It comes from seeing, being, understanding. When I look at solutions, when I look at the 14 in the major arcana, I think this is temperance. This is balance. This is understanding. It's using your subconscious, keeping your emotions, keeping one foot in emotions, but one foot on the ground, understanding what's going on. Today might be a day that you need to move slowly, walk softly, carry a big stick. That's what I'm getting today. Okay. So let me know what's going on. I'd love to talk to you. Reach out. Let me, hit me on the email. And I'll go into some more detail. I appreciate all you and your wife do to support me and everything I do. So I want to support you back. Let me know what's going on. If I can do anything or go into some more detail. These are beautiful cards. Okay. But the arousals, like something's like hitting you, saying, wake up. There might be a better plan, a new way, a different plan. And we have everything here is talking about balance. You have to find a balance. If you can't find the balance, something new might be in store. Might be time to make a change. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So let me know. All right. Things change all the time, different because people are involved. So therefore, nothing is written in stone. All right. I can tell you what to look for. And if you go looking for it, you'll find it. If you don't go looking for it and things change, decisions change, whatnot changes, things like this, you can alter what these things are. So you may have already made a choice on something and it might be time to back up and take a look. Remember what we talked about very first thing going in. The person who wins is the person who is able to learn to yield and not stand so hard. The supple gets bent, but it doesn't get broken. Okay. That rigid, that gets broken, that gets smashed, and it makes it for a hard life. Understand that. Okay. Ollie, hello. Glad to see you. Welcome in. Hope everything's going well. Folks, remember, as we have new people coming in, we base this on gratitude. Everything is gratitude. When you're putting in, I want you to put in something you are grateful for. Okay. If you're not putting in for something you are grateful for, it's not an even exchange of energy. That's what I want you to do. What are you thankful for? So we'll go there. Indigo Violet, here we are. Hi, Michael. Much love and brightest blessings always to you, Lisa, your loved ones, and all. Absolutely, great job. Way to go. Should I text Aries first or wait? Lighten up. Shoot him I'm not. That's childish stuff. Okay, that's stuff. I'm not asking spirit that. Okay, I can tell you if you want to text them, text them. Why not? Be who you are. Be where you're supposed to go. That's middle school, 13, 14-year-old stuff. Maybe you are. Okay. And if you are, I love you. I only work with people 18 and up. This statement in and of itself does not signify someone being an adult. Okay. An adult says, you know what? Send the text. It doesn't matter. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Do you really think your spirit guides, your angels, Gaia, Earth, any of those things that you strongly and fully believe in spiritually are going to allow something that's supposed to be to change because somebody texted somebody first? Have some strength and some power and love in yourself. Know who you are. Seek that inner power, that inner strength, and go with it. Use your own intuition. What does your gut tell you? Have you been texting him? Evidently not. Should I text Aries first or wait? You know, is it your intuition saying text him, or is it your culture that's saying text him? These are things you don't need a reading for this. Listen to your heart. And if your heart says text him, text him. It's that simple. We call this tarot with an attitude because I can get a little sarcastic. I don't mean any hatefulness in there at all, but I want you to listen and read your own question, and find out what's going on. And remember who you are. You are a powerful being. Spirit resides within you. You are spirit. And one of those things is be power, be who you are. So in this case, what is spirit telling you to do? They telling you to hold off? Or are they telling you to reach forward? One of the things I learned today in doing this, Oli, is that I had a card come up that was talking about opposites attract, and where we have to be careful, okay, in these relationships. And I think now I know why it came up. Oli, this is for you, okay? Some things can be very exciting and bring things new, but we force them. So therefore, you know what? I'm going to tell you this. Don't text him. Don't text him. If it's meant to be, he'll text you. Okay? Wait and see, but take these steps slow. Okay? Take these steps slow. When he texts you, don't go from a text to getting married. Okay? Stop. Let the relationship unfold. This person very well could be a very good friend for the rest of your life without being someone you fall in love with. A lot of times we pollute these things because we're trying to please the physical or that emotional codependency of someone else, and we ruin what could have been a perfect relationship on a friendship level. All right? Heed that. Listen to spirit. I want you to ask spirit, and then I want you to follow what spirit tells you. Should you text him or not? It's your call. All right? That's what you need to understand. Those things are powerful. That's one of those things that we have to understand. All right? Kim, I listened to every word. Thank you, Reverend Rob. Rob, very enlightening. Bangarang to you and all of this wonderful Bangarang type. Kim, thank you very much. Bangarang, go get them. Put out powerful things today. I'm putting out today. I deserve to be wealthy. I deserve to be rich. I am wealthy. I am rich. What are we putting out there today? I will find opportunity in all of those things that present themselves to me. I will be willing to back up, move around, look and see what's going on. That's what's important today, and we need to understand. Lisa, hi, Rob and Bangarang Tribe. I'm feeling so grateful for being able to surrender and knowing the universe has my back. That's amazing. Can I please get a card from you and source? Sending love. Thank you. Lisa, absolutely. Let's take a look at what we have here. There's a message here for you. I tell you what I'm getting told to do. I'm going to draw 3 different cards from the tarot deck, and we're going to look, okay, at what's going on. The first card will represent what's going on in your life in the yin, on the internal. Even if it's an external card, this is something you're going to have to look at. We're going to do a yin. We're going to look at your yang, the external, what's happening, the passive, the creative, that type of thing, and what you need to know in your life. Then we're going to draw an insight card that's going to tell us how all this kind of balances out, okay, to make sure what you're doing, you're in balance and you're in shape. So let's see what's going on here, okay? So bear with me. This is for Lisa, and we are going right here. Okay. Had to cut the deck 3 times. See what's going on. All right. So the yin card right here. The yang is the one off the bottom. And then what I'm going to do is draw a card from the deck, anywhere in the deck, that's going to be our enlightenment card. And here we go. All right. So, boom. That's what we get. Wow, this is really cool. On your yin inside, further development is needed. You know that you're actually coming along and bringing farther. We have stone, and then we have this is air, okay, in these symbols. All right. So this is stone and this is air. Remember, in the Chinese, we read from the bottom up. Okay. In this case with these pictograms. All right. So what we have here is the number 53, which is an 8. It's development. It's talking about mastery, apprenticeship, learning to develop, but we're talking about on the inside. So that passive, that what's ever going on inside, learn to look, gradual progress, continuity, slowly, but surely. Don't try to do too much. Adaptability, a time-honored approach. Then what we have over here on your external, on your yang, on the creative side, retreat, 33. Magical number 333, creation, okay, collaboration. And what I'm getting here, look at our birds here. They're flying to the past. All right, there's something I'm getting a feeling you need to back up on and stop and think and look. This card says retreat, and one of the things says a timely departure, letting go, withdrawal, reevaluation, retirement. Don't hesitate to walk away. So this is what's going on. There are some things as we move forward, we do need to back up. This is going in line with the teachings of today, with today being a 7. And the emperor, a huge emperor, and in the Tao, I read to you where the emperor, those that understand how to back up will be most successful. Making an action sometimes needs to be back up and re-looking so you can go back forward again. That's one of those things. So we have this development on the inside. We have this on things, something you're challenging with on the outside that you may need to back up, step away, take a moment. And to bring balance, we have great power. Use your character. You understand what's going on. We have the creative right here, and this is actually metal. And then right here, we have electricity. I want you to think about what conducts electricity, the metal. When you bring these together, it's a huge coming together of two elements that bring great power. 3 and 4, there's our 7. Sometimes there is power in backing up, slowing down, listening to your heart, and knowing what's going on. Strength of character, authority, dignity, influence, self-confidence, leadership, peak condition, potency. Instead of barreling through, there's something you're hitting on the inside. Use that development. Stop, look at yourself, look inside, and know that, okay, I think I got this answer, but maybe I need to move forward and learn a little something on the outside. It might be time to back up a little bit. And in this, you're going to find great power. Great power will help you. Just because, don't see it as a failure. Okay, see it as a chance to back up and remove, change some things around, and you're going to be able to shift forward. Let me know what's going on. I'd love to know what's happening. All right, reach out to me. Hit me an email. Talk to me. Okay, let's see what's going on. Bangarang. Go make it happen. This is good. Those are beautiful cards. Thank you so much. Kim, a whole clove would numb that tooth. Okie just bit on it. Bite on it. I hear you. I don't know that I could even bite on it. That's been the problem. Some of y'all don't know. While I was in Cancun, part of my filling came out, and it wasn't hurting, and I didn't think about it. And then a piece chipped off when I got home, so that opened everything up. Part of my tooth broke. Got to the dentist, and then we had. They're telling me it's right around 15 Novocaine shots. My jaw feels like a pincushion. There's damage to my gums and stuff. It'll all heal. All right. He was trying not to hurt me, but he would go in, hit it a little bit, and then he'd find a nerve that wasn't dead yet. And we went at it to the point where they finally classified it as failure, local anesthetic failure. And they put me 2 blocks over to a dental surgeon. And he confirmed there's something going on in that tooth that wasn't receptive. So I'm recovering from that. It's like having half a a root canal, like half the tooth got full, but the other half is open. So now they're just going to pull it. And that's what any pressure on this tooth or whatnot. I'm doing everything they can. Actually, I've been relying on ibuprofen. They gave me Percocets. I have not taken any yet. I want to stay fluid. If I start taking this Percocets, I can't be here. And I can't work with my clients in the evening. But tomorrow there won't be a show. I'll be getting this out during this time. And hopefully Saturday morning, bright and early, me and the missus, Gillian, will be back on and we'll be doing the magical unknown. So thank you very much. That's what we got. Jamie, yesterday, my now ex did something horrible. Do you feel he's sorry for hurting me or he doesn't care? If you tell me, that'll be great. If not, I understand. Thank you either way. Jamie, here's what I want you to understand. If he's your ex, why does it matter? Are you still carrying this around with him? Are you still carrying him around with you in your heart? Is that what's going on? Is he truly an ex? Take for what was gone. Don't wish him any ill will. This is part of that reassessing, being willing to yield. We don't need to know everything. All of that doesn't. I'm going to go here into, I'm going to pull a card from you from the Tao Oracle deck that's going to tell us where we need to know and what you need to know about this, okay? As far as you moving forward. The trust was there, whether he feels sorry or not, then he will express it, all right? So are you hoping this ex thing that this relationship isn't over? Will you ever trust again? These are questions you have to slow down. Today is a day to stop, reevaluate, look. Answers can come to you today because that's what spirit is there to say. The spirit of today, the numerology of today is that wonderful 7. Stopping, looking, checking around, seeing what's going on, assessment. The number 7 stands for assessment. It stands for looking at. Remember, we talked about the emperor, okay? I want you to think about, would an emperor, if somebody attacked his empire, would he worry about, well, did they mean it? You know what? He would take action according to whatever he felt needed to be. And that's it. Sometimes it's like, okay, they didn't really hurt anything. Let's sit back and just see what's going on and find out. This might be a time to say, you know what? Okay, maybe he's declaring himself and you can see spirit is allowing time for you to see what is going on. And so the flags that might have been there, you're starting to see them now. Okay. This other side. All right. Would that make sense to you? I hope so. Here we go. All right. So one of the things, you know what? Great power. This card keeps coming up. Look within yourself. It doesn't matter. If it hurt you and somebody is being that negative energy and they're bringing you down, you don't need them in your life. You don't have to hate this person. All right. You can love them, but still separate from them and let things take care of itself. Today is a day, I'm telling you, Spirit has really thrown this at me today to understand that sometimes the best action is no action. Okay? Read the situation, see what's going on, let it know. You need to process whatever happened so you can understand it and how you're going to deal with it, because that is what's important. Because he can tell you he's sorry all day long, doesn't mean that he is, okay? And it doesn't mean that he hasn't just revealed a part of his nature. When certain people hurt people bad enough, it's time to sit up and listen and go, whoa, wait a minute, okay? We all hurt each other from time to time. We've hurt each other's feelings, things like that, but not on a deep level, okay? What you're saying here is he did something horrible. What's in his nature to make him do that? Is this somebody you want in your life? This is where you need to understand. This is the power of inner strength and not being codependent on him for your happiness or her, that for your happiness, that you don't need this. You're a gift. Your value is so important. Somebody else will find you and never hurt you that way. That's what I'm saying. So look at it that way. That's what I'm telling you is You look within yourself and then go with it. It doesn't matter what he feels at this point. And I'm not saying that from a selfish thing. I want you to be strong within yourself and start filing your love and your power, your gratitude within your own self and within your life. Okay, you got this. Bangarang, go make it happen. Put something positive out there. Say what I'm doing. We're all worried about. See, here we are coming from a place of need rather than I'm okay. All right. Let things unfold. Give things time. You'll understand more. Just don't rush back in to what could very possibly be a bad situation. Rev, so grateful for the healing you sent last week. It has been a great help. Still recovering, but getting there. Bangarang. Much gratitude always. Gratitude to you as well. Thank you. I'm glad. Keep moving. Things are happening. Kristen, great morning, everyone. Bangarang. Glad to see you. I wish you well tomorrow. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Catherine Silver, a shaman, and I were talking on the phone yesterday. We have already sent energy to my future self. We have actually envisioned the chair that I will be sitting in and put healing energy in and around that chair. That is how we're going to manifest it. And I just, everything's going to be fine. And then this will be over and I can move on with whatever happens next. So I'm actually not dreading. I'm looking forward to getting this over and actually having a little bit of, a shot in my mouth. Wow. Things hurt. And dental procedures have always been an issue. So to get put under a little bit and have this done, yeah, I'm thankful for that. I am very thankful for that. We'll send you healing thoughts and prayers tomorrow, Rev. Thank you very much. Let me know. Send them today for tomorrow. See me in the chair and just send that healing and love. And that's what happens. I'm so grateful for how much spirit, Yeshua, Creator, has taught me in the last year. I would appreciate communication with spirit about the relationship I am working on right now. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Talk about what spirit has shown you. What have they taught you? Help. And the reason I'm doing that, Kim, is in doing that, we remind ourselves it's the gratitude, it's the healing, but it helps us heal others because some people may have been in the same situation and they've forgotten. They just need to hear it. Give me just a minute. But I will be glad to do that. Spirit about the relationship I'm working on right now. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at the relationship. I'm going to use the Tao cards. I am going to cut this deck. The left side will be for you. The right side will be for him. And the first thing we're going to talk about is about grounding. So here we go. All right. So, yep, this is what I want to do. Okay. Going to have to make some more room here. Having fun this morning. I love this deck. This deck is magnificent. All right. So in the grounding, what I'm getting for you, we actually got the retreat card again. Okay. In grounding, are you running? Or have you fully committed? What's going on? Are you looking at the past? That's what I'm getting. Is it fear that's leading this relationship? That's where we're at for you in the grounds of this. Maybe it's time to step back because on him, I have the attraction of opposites. This is the exact card I was talking about earlier. 44. So we have 33 and 44. 33 is a magical number, and it's about creativity, collaboration, and coming together for victory. But what I want you to see, this is with him, we have seduction, temptation, magnetism, a passionate encounter, meeting halfway, coupling, sexual union. Is this something that the flesh has desired and might be trying to move too fast? That's what I'm getting. On your card, I have flesh, okay? And then I'm going to bring this over here so we can find out what's going on here, okay? This is, this is the metal, okay? At the top, stone and metal. All right. You need to understand, think about those two elements coming together. All right. Stone can scratch the metal. It can be impermeable. One can break the other. That's the reason we're getting a sign of retreat in the grounding. I want you to be very careful in this relationship and let's see what's going on. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to look at something I want to make sure I'm reading the cards in the right way, and that I'm getting the right definition. I've got not of the cards. I know the cards. It's the spread. Now let's talk about emotional. Okay. Let's talk about emotional. All right. We have on the emotional level for you conflict. Are we dealing with things from the past? Are we letting past affect this relationship? Are you trying to make something happen that you really need to walk away from? Okay. I have water, and again, I have metal. Okay. Remember, water can make metal rust. Water can also harden metal. Okay. And make it brittle. All right. Will to power, hostility, jealousy, stubbornness, aggression, fear, competitiveness, and controversy. What I'm seeing is this is the conflict you're in right now emotionally. With him, what we've got going on here is enthusiasm, self expression, inspiring others, self confidence, totality, success, sharing, a positive response. He is coming at this from a very, what we have here is the lightning on top. All right. And what I get here, this is flesh. What I'm getting here is the understanding that with him, he's coming from a very powerful subconscious place of it's about the flesh, it's about the joy, it's about the power, the thing. He's happiness driven. Okay. And what I want you to see, so he can become very enthusiastic, but even when things are bad, he can be very enthusiastic about that too. That's what I'm getting. And this last card, focus on your state of mind. And what we have here for you, perseverance. Take care of essentials. We have waiting. Okay. We're birthing this. What's going on? Why is this so painful? We have a very beautiful pregnant woman here who's half in the water. That means the subconscious is the emotions are dealing with over half of this, but she's got to get her head in the game. You have to come to determination, Kim, of what you actually want. Is this here? Is this attraction of opposites where it's fire, but now it's kind of dying out? That's one of those things. That's not wrong for you. Okay. You have to take care of you and your world and whatever's going on. He, on the other hand, is looking at the advancing a warm reception. I'm getting very warm cards for him that his heart's in the right spot. Okay. And this is approach, advancing a warm reception, prosperous conditions, increased influence, hopefulness, lightening up, and arrival. What I'm getting is you're coming from fear. He's coming from happiness. He's happy. So I'd love to talk to you in more detail about what's going on. Then finally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them both together, and we're going to go for a card that says right in the middle, okay, that this is what, it's the insight into this relationship and what's going on between those two. That's what I have here. So for a final card, what we've got, biting through, take decisive action. We have electricity and we have fire working together here for both of you. Okay. So we have somebody who's very passionate, very desiring somebody, but we also have an electricity here that's running through and can charge. Okay. So which one are you doing? Biting through. Are you biting through this situation? Is this something you really need to work on? Is it stuff that you need to deal with within your heart and let him deal with his own? That's what I'm getting here. This card is a 21, 2 and 1 creativity. Look at how you overcome these problems. Are we being selfish? Is somebody being selfish? Are you looking at this? Does this need to work? And you need to bite through this in order to be able to overcome it and go on to something better. Take decisive action, restore order, force applied with sensitivity. Okay. So if something's not happening, what I'm seeing here is communication. Okay. This is what I want. This is what you want. How are we going to make this work in the middle? I have this personality type. You have this personality type. How are we going to make that work? Okay. It's an art form. When an introvert and an extrovert get together, It's an art form. But when somebody's carrying around a lot of old luggage and somebody else has decided this is all new and things like this, it can be very heavy on one or the other person. Okay. This person is not your ex or something like that. I don't know what's going on. All right. Be open, be honest, have communication. Don't overdo it up here. Remember what today is. Step back, look, actually assess the information. Maybe it's okay to back up and re-come at this and look at this from a different situation. Maybe it's time to change your point of view. I don't know. This is up to you, but that's what the cards are telling me here. I'm getting everything like this is a good man, but y'all are opposites attract. And sometimes that can work out very well, but sometimes it can work out very well for only temporary. So maybe this has run its course and it's time to step aside. I don't know. But the biting through is showing me some of this is on you. And you need to step back and take a look and make sure you understand what you want, where you're at in this relationship, and then make sure he understands it. But then you need to understand what he wants and what are y'all willing to do. You know, if y'all were business partners, nobody'd be guessing. You'd sit down at the table and say, I want to do the business this way. Well, I want to do the business this way. We can't do it both ways. So how do we meet in the middle? That's part of what you got going here. Okay, so take a look at that, let me know, and see what's happening. Bangarang, go make it happen either way. You know, that's what's going on. You know, let's see what's going on. Kristen, I am thankful for adventures and being able to learn from them. Would love to know if Spirit has any message for me. Would really love to hear from any family who gassed pass if possible, who has passed if possible. I think that's what we're trying to say. Let me see what I'm picking up here. No guarantees on the person crossing over. Let me see what we've got. I'm getting a very male presence. Okay. That has passed. All right. I'm getting told to leave these cards behind. You're in your head too much. And this person has told you this before. Get out of your head. Live life. Okay? That is one of the things I'm getting. Now, I don't know who this person is or what. I'm just getting a very authoritarian type male, but one that you would trust. So does that make any sense? Let me know. Okay. And what I'm really getting here is get out of your head. Okay. You're overthinking things. You're overanalyzing things. Do what you know to do and let the day come as it will. That is what I'm getting for you. Very strong. Okay. That is what I'm getting. Very, very strong. So as the message, I'm going to ask, I have another pendulum here. Got a different one. So I'm going to bring this down. This is for my own sake as much as yours, Kristen. Okay. I've already asked if it needs to be very responsive to me this morning when I was working with it earlier. The message that I just gave Kristen, did I get that message correct? Yes. Very adamantly into a yes. The male figure that I saw or I feel, is that family? No. Is this a spiritual guide? Is this a spiritual being? Yes. Okay. I love it when it changes directions. So it leaves no doubt of what is going on. So that was not so much what I'm getting as a spirit person or as a person that crossed over, but somebody that's looking out for you, trying to get. Michael, was that message? Was that message from you, Michael? Wait a minute. I shifted and I don't want me to influence it. Is that message from Michael? Saying yes. That hit me with the wave, and now I'm getting the spin. I'm getting the vibes. The Archangel Michael is there to help you with your conscious decisions and communication. He is trying to tell you you're overthinking things way too much. Let me know how that sits. start chilling out, relaxing, you're getting better, okay? But then you're over analyzing, if that makes any sense. Let me know. Stop it. What's something I'm going to ask Michael with the tarot? Michael, give me a direction. Nope, not this deck. Told to go back to the angel deck. Let's find out. Let's find out what's going on. Okay, here we go. Michael, what direction is this need to take for her? And I've got Ace of Michael. Wow. All right, there's some confirmation for you. And it says, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with other. Now, this doesn't mean that they have to hear everything you're saying and go with it, but there are some communication issues that are going on. And Michael is saying some of this is because you're over analyzing, or maybe you're beating something to death. New ideas, new communication. Stop with the old. You've done everything you can do. Move on with some type of new communication, new ideas, things that are happening. Michael is with you. This is Michael the Archangel, and that is just an amazing confirmation of what I told you. Stop. Let new things happen, new things begin. Go with the flow. Communicate. Make sure when you communicate, you're communicating properly. Say what you have to say and let it go. Don't reiterate. Don't come back and hammer it home to try to don't recheck on it. Say it. Let spirit, Michael's going, yes. Let spirit bring that to them. They will either discern it or they won't. Jamie, that kind of comes back to you. Okay. They will either discern it or they won't. Okay. That's going to be up to them too. So mote it be, Kristen. I hope that helps. I really hope that helps. Arcana Bangarang. Good morning, Rob. Blessings to all. Thank you very much. Glad you are here. Bangarang. It's one of those beautiful things. Folks, one of the things I think, we're going to, thanks, Rob. Mike and I will book session. Always grateful for your guidance. We are sending you healing, love, and prayers. Thank you very much. Yes, there we go. So many people sending me healing thoughts. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think I am. I've taken this about as much as I can take it today. I can appreciate it. Okay, so much. It is appreciated. Remember, everybody. Hold on. Somebody just. All right. The name cracks me up. I'm sorry I don't have anything to donate, but I really need to know if this person I want to see Sunday will show up. Will that person sacrifice to make it happen? All right. Understand this. Yeah, I'm not going to read that. Yeah, I don't need a donation. I need great gratitude, gratefulness, not for me, but something you're happy for. All right. That you don't have to donate. Okay. But put something out there that you're grateful for. But unfortunately, I have to tell you, I am in a place I am very much hurry, and it's almost taken me too long to get there. Everybody that's coming in late, thank you for your patience. I wanted to go longer today. I just don't think I'm physically going to be able to do it. I have to go take some ibuprofen and stop sucking air. That's what I got to do. All right. So everybody, just remember, take what you want. Leave what you don't. It's okay. All right. But leave having experienced some peace, love, and light. Bangering. What you put out, you get back. Go make it happen today. Peace, love, and light.